guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about Jackie Aina's response to the current situation regarding Jeffree Star and the ex-hairdresser DavedScissorhands, who just this past week came out of seemingly nowhere with quote-unquote receipts of Jeffree Star allegedly saying some very nasty racist shit again. Situation has left a lot of people on the fence about whether or not this David guy should be believed, which I can understand. His motives seem very questionable, especially when you take into account the way he asked for the first 200 subscribers to his YouTube channel, which at this point in time only has 3,225 subscribers as of right now. At the timing of me making this video, he has yet to post any content to that channel, as you guys just saw. He did promise the first 200 subscribers who subscribe to his channel that he would make the video and have it up for them, but it has not been put up yet. The fact that he even asked for subs turned a lot of people against him right away, because obviously it made him look like he was looking for a come up from the situation, which is very shitty and very shady to do. If his intentions were truly good in doing what he's doing, he should have just released information without expecting people to subscribe to a channel just to get attention. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Like, I understand why people are like, do we believe you? Do we not believe you? Like, he's not making himself look very good from the situation, but I digress. Now, because of the way he's come about this whole situation, people have obviously been speculating about the authenticity of the screenshots, to which David has come back with screen recordings of the alleged conversation between Jeffree Star and himself, as shown here.
I tried posting a video right now of a really intense text message that I wanted to share with you guys, and I am going to try to reshare this with you properly, because the way I posted it right now, it did not come out pretty clear. So it was a bit scrambled. It didn't make sense. So taking it back to August 1st, 2017, I asked this individual if they were upset with me, and they said allegedly no, we just talked yesterday. You know, at that time I said, well, I just noticed you unfollowed me on social media. I know it's really nothing but response being, I know it's just Instagram, you know, and this is their response, basically saying that this is how they felt about me working with certain artists that they did not approve of, or that I was not really allowed to work with. And it goes into making it seem like it's okay. Here's my response. You go into my response basically stating about how I feel bad, you know, and basically the same thing that I'm trying to preach now, dude. I just wanted to showcase my talent on different people, black, white, Asian, Chinese, doesn't matter. Hair was always hair for me. It always has been, always will be. What this message is saying is something I'm really not proud of. I'm really disgusted, and I'm embarrassed that I allowed myself to subject myself to such stupidity, to have a dollar and make a living, and to be in fear, live in fear, dude. This is the shit that I put up. Basically, here's the disgusting part. It comes back to, you know, September 5th, 2017. I'm basically talking about a title of a channel. They're agreeing, keeping it 100. I'm basically also talking about unfollowing a person that I used to hang out with at that time. They basically agree for me to unfollow that person. They agree that it's cool that I unfollow that person. And also, if I'm done posting that gorilla, that they would love to follow me again, their friend, right? Try telling me. This is my response, my disgusting response. Disgusting.
Now, at the timing of me filming this video, I did just go check all of social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, to see if Jeffree had posted anything about what's going on right now with this hairdresser, but he has been completely quiet the entire time. Some think it's because he's got his lawyers working on it already, and some think it's because he doesn't want to bring attention to this guy, which I understand, but what do you guys think? Now, as far as Jackie goes, I know she's going through a rough patch at the moment, dealing with the unfortunate passing of a family member, so I'm sure this whole situation isn't making things any better for her, but she did speak out today in a series of responses to other people and in a few tweets of her own about what's going on, which I have right here. The first tweet reads, "My grandma passed away this week. I have to mentally prepare myself for not only that, but the emotional strength it takes to be around some of my family members. As for the beauty community stuff, I'm working on thinking before I speak and not responding out of anger. But not using every curse word in the English language and saying what I really want to say in response to all of this is one of the most challenging things I've ever experienced." Just to give you guys some context about this next part here, people are saying that in the text messages that David has released, it looks like Jeffree Star is allegedly calling someone else by the name of Angel Gorilla, not Jackie. This is a response to someone saying this exact thing, to which Jackie does eventually respond. And it reads here, Jeffree Star has shown time and time again that he utterly despises Jackie Aina ever since she very respectfully did not support his brand until he addressed the racist past. Instead of him doing so, he's sunken himself even further ever since, only proving his true colors. Someone responds to that and says, yeah, I know they don't get along. Some people just don't fit into each other's characters. Gotta love them both as separate individuals. What do you mean by true colors? The person who originally responded says he apologizes to her publicly, then privately continues to call her racial slurs and hate her guts. His true colors is that he still is just as hateful and racist as he was 10 years ago. How many public apologies is this guy gonna have to make? Nothing's changing with him. Move on. Jackie now responds to the same person and says, girl, not getting along with someone and being flat out racist are two completely different things. Your fave doesn't like any black woman who refuses to worship him. This has been proven time and time again. Gorilla and blank are racist terms. Wake the hell up. Person seemingly in defense of Jeffree says, and by no means do I think that using the N-word is okay, but it's good to clarify that in both of these, the only two instances of racism allegations were not referring to anyone of color. Original poster responds, but try to understand those were his excuses and his side of things. But look at how he has been exposed time and time again, and look at how he treats Jackie over nothing. Look past his facade and excuses, and you'll see, like I said previously, his true colors. Use your judgment. And the person in defense of Jeffree says, I really don't know his life. For all I know, he is an alien. All I can truly judge is by what I have seen and purchased. If I ever see him calling a black girl in public something or saying that black people should not kneel during the national anthem, that is something else, which I'm not sure what they're trying to say here. I don't get it. And they go on to say, well, from what I've seen, the first, regarding the acid on skin, it was a humor skit with another drag queen. Absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing to do with black women. Second time the N-word was used was to offend a white woman attacking JS. It's not okay, but not towards people of color. Jackie responds, he has never directed an apology toward me, Shayla, or any of the black women he has directly offended or said derogatory things about, publicly or privately. He apologized to the people who buy his products. That was enough for me. Person in defense of Jeffree says, I hope he reaches out to you and apologizes. I don't agree he should have used that word, but also we all have private combos. I hope you don't think I dislike you. I'm not a fan, but watch some of your videos. I really think he's not a racist, plus his brand is very inclusive. That last statement to me is very, very ignorant, because a brand can be the most inclusive brand on the market, but that doesn't make the owner, if they are a racist, any less racist. They just want coin from everyone, including the people they have an issue with. So then Jackie responds, I don't personally care how you feel about me. Knowing you feel comfortable supporting someone who refers to black women as blank, gorillas, rats, and uneducated tells me your judgment is flawed. Your opinion of me is not my business at all. Enjoy your day. Person in defense of Jeffree says, I think you definitely don't know my level of comfort with anything. From what I can see, neither you or him have actually added him. So, Jackie responds, he is tagged in the conversation, so you're talking in circles and deflecting. And before he had me blocked, and I him, I had no problems tagging him directly and calling him out. Search the tweet yourself. You haven't said anything valid, not once. Muted. Good night. This individual does go on to argue with other people, but I'm not going to get into that because Jackie no longer responds. I think she made her point abundantly clear, and I have to agree with her. I think what this person was saying was very ignorant and didn't make any sense. Now, as far as the text messages go, people have pointed out that if these texts are in fact real, these conversations happened after Jeffree Star's racism video, thus making people question just how much of his video was authentic and not just for show. As for my personal opinion, I agree that David does seem very sketchy and very thirsty for attention. The way he's gone about this is very unprofessional, and it isn't making him look good when he's asking for subscribers before he spills the tea. However, not only would it be remiss of me, but it would also be absolutely unfair of me to sit here and dismiss this individual and the receipts he's provided just because of the way he's gone about this. This behavior, unfortunately, is not new to Jeffree Star, and he does have a past that I don't think should be ignored with the situation. Do I want to believe he's changed? Absolutely, but we need to remember that we don't know these people in real life. We only see what they want us to see each time they upload a video. Am I saying these are real? No, but I do personally believe that people should stop writing them off as fake simply because of this guy's behavior. I myself, I'm going to look further into the situation and the receipts to see if they can truly be debunked. But at this point, until they are 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt proven to be real or fake, I think people should have an open mind either way. Last thing I want to leave you guys with is kind of my conspiracy theory. I may sound psychotic. It's fine. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe even 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty tired. But this all made sense to me earlier in my live stream, and so I wanted to bring it here just to see what you guys think. So back when the Irrelevant 4 first got exposed, Arnell Armin, who is Alyssa Ashley's sister, her twin sister, she was coming to the defense of Gabby, and she mentioned very matter-of-factly that JS allegedly still used that word being the N-word. People asked for proof, of course, but at the time, she didn't give anything. She just mentioned that they being the influencers, know these people being Jeffree Star, when the cameras are off. Last post David has of Jeffree Star on his Instagram, you can see right here, is back in June. But if you look at the rest of his Instagram, even as recent as 5 days ago, he's got tons of pictures of none other than Nikita Dragun. Gabby and Nikita have obviously been close for quite a while. They still are close from what we're seeing online on Snapchat, Instagram, things like that. And at one point, Manny was close to them as well, up until a couple months ago for obvious reasons. However, Manny's brother does have some sort of friendship connection or tie to this David guy. So I think it's safe to assume that at one point, when it comes to Gabby, Nikita, Manny's brother, so on and so forth, and this David guy, they've all had some sort of hangout session. You know what I mean? Going back to Arnell very confidently saying that Jeffree was still allegedly saying racist stuff, I'm thinking, this is my conspiracy, that she and Gabby got their info from this David guy and that they had seen these text messages, these same text messages, months ago. So yeah, that's just my little conspiracy theory. I'm probably 100% incorrect in reaching to the stars for this one, but I just figured I'd throw my little 2 cents in. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.